Why most people in life stay broke while a few break free. You see, most people spend their entire lives chasing money like it's some magical treasure buried at the end of a never-ending road. Every Monday morning, they drag themselves out of bed, head to a job they barely tolerate, and tell themselves, if I can just work harder, if I can just make more, someday I'll be free. But here's a secret you won't hear from your boss, your college professor, or even your accountant. Wealth isn't a number in your bank account. It's not the brand of car in your driveway or the size of your paycheck. It's a mindset. It's a discipline. It's a philosophy about life itself. While 97% of people stay trapped in the cycle of scarcity, living from paycheck to paycheck, racking up credit card debt, hoping Social Security will save them someday. The top 3% know a truth, so simple, it almost feels unfair. Are you interested in this topic? If yes, comment below with the phrase, I will be the first billionaire in my family. When I see your comment, I'll know you're wise and I'll give you a heart. If you'd like to support this channel, hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks for doing that. Now that you've commented and subscribed, let's get started. Financial freedom is never about how much you make. It's about how you think, how you act, and how you grow every single day. Number 1. The lie we've all been sold to in life: wealth is by luck. Let's get something out of the way. The difference between the wealthy and everyone else: it's not luck, it's not education. Some of the wealthiest people in the world today never finished college, and it's definitely not about having rich parents or knowing the right people. The real difference is perspective. Wealthy people see the world differently. They see money differently. Most importantly, they see themselves differently. The average people is taught from childhood: go to school, get a good job, work hard, buy a house, save a little, retire at 65 years. That sound familiar, right? The wealthy, on the other hand, ask questions most people never even think about. Why trade my time for money when I can make money work for me? Why live on one paycheck when I can build income streams that flow whether I'm working or not? If poverty starts in the mind, what beliefs am I still holding that are keeping me broke? Now go to the comment and type this: the rich don't work for money. Rather, they make money work for them by building income streams that flow whether they work or not. When I see your comment, I'll know you're wise and I'll give you a heart. Now that you've commented, let's continue. Number 2. The first wealth principle: pay yourself first. If you want to build real wealth, not just bigger bills and fancier toys, you must learn the first law of money: pay yourself first. Now most people hear that and say, but I don't make enough to save. Here's the truth. It's not about how much you make, it's about how much you keep. And more importantly, what you do with what you keep. Wealth doesn't respond to income, it responds to discipline. Let's break it down. You get your paycheck. It's not huge, maybe $500 for the week. Most people immediately start subtracting rent, groceries, gas, Netflix, weekend plans, and by the time they're done, they shrug and think, maybe next month I'll save. Sound familiar, right? Now here's how the wealthy do it. Before they pay the landlord, the taxman, or the electric company, they set aside a portion for their future self. Even if it's 10%, even if it's just $50, they invest it, they grow it, they make that money start working for them. Why? Because they understand a principle most people ignore. If you always put everyone else first, your boss, the government, your bills, you will always come last. Why poverty begins in the mind. Before a person goes broke financially, they almost always go broke mentally. They tell themselves these 3 things. 1. I can't afford to save. 2. I need to work harder, not smarter. 3. Investing is risky. I'll just stick to my paycheck. But here's the harsh reality. That mindset is the risk. Now ask yourself these questions. How many years have you been working, yet still feel like you're treading water? How many years have you celebrated, only to end up more stressed because your expenses just kept growing? And most importantly, when was the last time you stopped to ask, what am I really building, and will it ever set me free? The moment everything changes. Wealth doesn't start when you make six figures. It doesn't start when you win the lottery. It starts the moment you make a decision to stop living like everyone else, to stop waiting for someone to rescue you, to stop telling the same story about why you can't get ahead. It starts the moment you choose to learn, think and act like the wealthy. Because if there's one thing I've learned, it's this: the road to financial freedom isn't paved with miracles, it's paved with principles. And once you understand those principles, once you live by them, you'll never see money, work, or even your own potential the same way again. Now answer this question. Will you keep doing what 97% of people do, trading time for money, hoping for a raise and praying for retirement? Or will you step into the 3%? The ones who build freedom, not just paychecks, but by mastering the mindset and habits that the wealthy already know. The choice is yours. But remember, every day you wait, you're still working for money. Wouldn't you rather make money work for you? Now go to the comment and type this: I will not trade my time for money. Rather, I will make my money work for me. When I see your comment, I'll know you're wise, and I'll give you a heart. Now that you've commented, let's continue. Number 3. The first rule of wealth. Why the rich get richer and everyone else stays stuck. Most people are taught to live by a dangerous formula. Get paid, pay everyone else. If there's anything left, maybe save it. It sounds logical, but here's the truth. It's the exact formula that keeps 97% of people living from paycheck to paycheck. The wealthy, they flip that equation completely upside down. They subtract their future first. Before paying the landlord, before paying the electric bill, even before paying Uncle Sam, they set aside 10%, sometimes 15% of every dollar they earn. They tuck it away into savings, investments, real estate, or even a little gold. Only after they've secured their future do they allow the rest of their money to pay for the present. The moment I learned the rule, I learned this lesson not when I was flush with cash, but when I was broke, sitting at a tiny scratched-up kitchen table with a stack of bills, a few crumpled dollars, and a pit in my stomach. My mentor, a man who had built his fortune from nothing, looked me dead in the eye and said, "Don't wait until you have more to start. Start with what you have, and you'll end up with more." So I started with just $1 out of every $10 I earned. It felt ridiculous at first. How could a single dollar make a difference when I could barely keep the lights on? But over time, something unexpected happened. That habit didn't just grow my savings, it changed my identity. I stopped being a servant to my money. I stopped asking, where did it all go? Instead, I started telling every dollar, here's where you're going, and here's what you're doing for me. That's when I became the master, not the victim of my money. Now go to the comment and type this: don't wait until you have more. Start with what you have. When I see your comment, I'll know you're wise, and I'll give you a heart. Now that you've commented, let's continue. Number 4. Why paying yourself first isn't selfish. A lot of people think saving or investing first is selfish. But here's the reality. It's not about hoarding, it's about planting. Every dollar you save or invest is like hiring a worker to join your personal army. Some workers bring back interest, some bring back dividends, some bring back rental income. Over time, those workers bring back freedom. The real question is, are you sending your dollars out into the world as soldiers to bring back reinforcements? Or are you spending every last one on temporary pleasures and wondering why nothing ever changes? Why most people stay broke? Here's the truth. Most people don't like to admit. Most people spend emotionally, not intelligently. We buy things that feel good in the moment. That $7 coffee because we earned it. The latest phone because the old one feels outdated. A night out with friends because we deserve a break. Do these things bring comfort? Absolutely. But here's the catch. The comfort disappears as quickly as the money does. Then the stress creeps back in, and the cycle starts all over again. This is why so many hard-working people in the society, even those making six figures, stay stuck. They're not just paying bills, they're paying for relief, and relief is fleeting. The 3% think differently. Now let's look at the other side. the 3%. These people don't just spend money, they deploy it. And no, that doesn't mean they're all stock market geniuses or crypto wizards. It's simpler than that. They see every dollar as a soldier with a mission. Some soldiers march toward retirement, some march toward paying for their kids' education, some march toward building businesses and buying back time. Every dollar is given a job that moves them closer to freedom, not just comfort. Now go to the comment and type this. Every dollar is given a job that moves me closer to freedom, not just comfort. When I see your comment, I'll know you're wise and I'll give you a heart. Now that you've commented, let's continue. They're not buying relief, they're buying independence. The shift that changes everything. The day you decide that your future is worth more than that daily latte, or that impulse gadget, is the day you step into the mindset of the 3%. Not because you suddenly earn more, not because you found a magic investment, but because you finally stopped thinking like a spender and started thinking like a builder. Wealth isn't built by accident. It's built by intention, one decision, one disciplined habit at a time. The big question you need to ask yourself today: are you sending your dollars out as workers to build your future, or as tourists to buy you a moment of relief? Are you willing to trade a little temporary comfort for lasting independence? Or will you keep following the 97%, working harder and harder, yet wondering why freedom always feels just out of reach? Because the truth is simple. Every paycheck is a chance to join the 3%. Every dollar is a potential worker for your financial army. And every decision you make either buys you freedom or keeps you chained to the cycle. Which will you choose? If you've been enjoying the content so far, please click the like button. And if you're new here, please subscribe to the channel and help us reach 1,000 subscribers. We're on our way there. Can I count on your help? If you already subscribed, comment, "I subscribed." Just go ahead and comment, "I subscribed." Thank you for doing that. Now that you've commented, let's continue. Number 5. How the 3% think about money, and why most people stay broke. When the wealthiest people buy a coffee, it's not because they're stingy or never want to treat themselves. It's because they've already asked a question most people never even consider. Will this purchase bring me closer to my goals or pull me further away? That's a powerful question, and most people never ask it. The first time I saw the difference, I remember being in my early career when money was painfully tight. I'd watch others around me, some making the same or even less than I did, yet somehow they had growing savings accounts, investments, and even rental properties while I was just scraping by. I assumed they were luckier or had some secret income source, but over time I realized it wasn't luck, it was a habit. Now go to the comment and type this. Wealth isn't luck, but it's a habit and discipline. When I see your comment, I'll know you're wise and I'll give you a heart. Now that you've commented, let's continue. These men and women had developed a discipline I didn't have. They paused before every purchase, whether it was a $5 coffee or a $500 gadget, and asked themselves, is this going to serve my future or just satisfy my mood at the moment? And you know what? That habit paid off. Number 6. Why most people stay in the 97%. The majority of people don't live paycheck to paycheck because they're lazy or underpaid. They stay stuck because they spend emotionally, not intentionally. We buy because we're stressed, tired, bored, or trying to reward ourselves. That coffee or latest gadget feels good for a moment, but when the comfort fades, the stress remains, and the money, it's gone. This is why so many never escape the cycle. They're not just buying things, they're buying relief, and relief is temporary. The 3% play a different game. The top 3% don't avoid spending altogether. They just spend it with vision. Every dollar they touch is seen as a tool, a soldier, a seed. Each one is either sent out to 1. Build freedom. 2. Grow their wealth. 3. Buy them more time. Every decision is filtered through this lens. Does this bring me closer to financial freedom or lock me deeper into dependence? And here's the thing. Wealth isn't built on huge windfalls or lottery tickets. It's built on tiny, consistent choices that compound over time. Small habits, big impact. Think about it. How often do we dismiss small habits because they seem insignificant? Reading 10 pages of a financial book daily doesn't make you an expert overnight. But over a year, that's 3,650 pages of wisdom reshaping your mind. Reviewing your financial goals each morning may feel trivial, but it keeps you focused when distractions pull at you all day. Saving something, even $10, every single payday may feel pointless until you realize that compound growth doesn't reward amounts. It rewards consistency. Now go to the comment and type this: compound growth doesn't reward amounts. It rewards consistency. When I see your comment, I'll know you're wise and I'll give you a heart. Now that you've commented, let's continue. The wealthy don't see these as chores. They see them as rituals, daily non-negotiable acts that over years transform everything. Control your spending without becoming a monk. Here's another myth. To build wealth, you have to live like a miser, never having fun, never enjoying life. That's not true. The top 3% enjoy life. They drink coffee, buy nice things, and travel. But here's the difference. They make sure every expense fits into a bigger plan. They constantly monitor where their money flows, redirecting funds from temporary pleasures to permanent wealth-building tools. Cutting just one wasteful expense per week. The streaming service you barely watch, the snacks you buy out of boredom, the luxury impulse purchases can redirect hundreds or thousands of dollars a year into investments that actually grow your freedom. Why one paycheck will never be enough. If you're relying on a single paycheck, you're balancing on one leg during a hurricane. It's risky, unstable, and one gust layoffs, medical bills, economic downturn can wipe you out. The wealthy 3% know this. That's why they build multiple streams of income. Picture your financial life as a chair. Would you rather balance on one leg your job or four legs? Your primary job, investment returns, entrepreneurial ventures, and passive income streams like real estate or royalties. The more legs you build, the sturdier your chair becomes. And when one leg weakens, maybe you lose a job or the stock market dips, the others hold you steady. You don't have to build all four at once. Maybe you start with a side hustle. Maybe you put $50 a month into a simple investment account. Number 7. Wealth is built in your mind. First, traditional education may teach you how to earn a paycheck, but self-education teaches you how to build a fortune. Now, in conclusion, the difference between the struggling 97% and the wealthy 3% isn't just income. It's in what they feed their minds every single day. Most people invest their time in endless entertainment, social media scrolls, binge watching, mindless distractions, while the wealthy invest their time in ideas that grow their wealth. They read about money, study successful people, listen to mentors, and analyze principles that make wealth inevitable. Your brain is like fertile soil. Plant weeds, negativity, gossip, distraction, and you'll struggle to harvest. Plant seeds of knowledge, proven principles, success strategies, and you'll harvest growth and abundance. The choice that changes everything. When I began dedicating just 15 minutes every morning to learning, books, podcasts, financial insights, it felt small, but over time, those insights rewired how I thought about money. They made me question every decision. They guided every investment. Eventually, they became automatic, and that's when my financial life changed forever. So here's your next step. If you want to join the 3% who build freedom, while others just survive, stop waiting for the perfect time or the perfect income. Focus on what you can control. Your habits, your learning, your decisions about where each dollar goes, and your willingness to create more than one income stream. Wealth isn't built in one giant leap. It's built one intentional choice at a time. And the sooner you start, the sooner those choices begin to compound into freedom. So ask yourself this important questions. Are you building a lifestyle or a legacy? Are your dollars working for you or for someone else? And will your future self thank you or blame you for the decisions you make today? The difference between the broke and the free is not luck. It's discipline. It's education. It's the courage to make choices today that your future self will be proud of. If this video has added value to your life and you're excited to make the most of it, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please share your feedback in the comments below. And don't forget to include the phrase, "I watched the video till the very end, so give me a heart." When I see your comment, I'll make sure to give you a heart. To continue your journey to success, there are 3 important steps you need to take. 1. Like this video. 2. Subscribe to this channel. 3. Turn on the notification bell. By doing this, you'll ensure you never miss out on the life-transformative information we share each week for free. Don't miss our future videos, where we'll be sharing even more golden nuggets of knowledge. All I ask for is your subscription, and I sincerely appreciate it. Creating quality content for you is our passion, and your support keeps us going strong and helps us continue creating inspiring and motivational content. Click on the subscription button to join now and be part of our journey to excellence and financial success. If you enjoyed this video, it's because you understand the importance of improving your financial situation. Tell us in the comments how this channel has impacted you and where you are watching us from. We'd love to hear your story. Thank you for tuning in. You are the Billionaire Mindset Media makers. Be sure to watch our other videos displayed on your screen now. We love you. Shalom.